All right, this is an outburst you're seeing here. This is in court today as grisly details of the Westmoreland murders are revealed for the first time. Michael Cummins charged in 8 brutal slayings. His case will now go to a grand jury. News 4's Rebecca Cardenas watched from court this morning. Rebecca, this testimony is really hard for family to hear, so it's difficult for all of us here watching. So I can't even imagine how those family members are feeling. Rebecca.
Yeah, Tracy, this would be hard for any decent person to listen to the details of this murder that we won't go into details here, but how investigators describe these crime scenes is horrific. And again, we will not go into the details, but they were enough to force several family members of these victims out of the courtroom this morning. Emotion ran high in Sumner County Court Wednesday as a forensic scientist for the TBI recounted the first time she walked through the Cummins Charles Brown Road home, finding bodies strewn around the house.
A foot sticking out from underneath a love seat. There were 2 victims located in that room. One victim, you could see his feet lying on the bed, but he was covered with a comforter, so you could really not see that victim. And then the other victim we found later on, there was a recliner turned over in that room, and we could not see that there was another victim under that recliner.
Details about the way 12-year-old Sapphire McLaughlin P. was found, sending her uncle over the edge.
A little hard to take, a little hard to take. It's bad enough, the description of everything else, but with that, it was just, I just couldn't keep quiet no longer.
McLaughlin was escorted out by court officers. As testimony went on, his father, Sapphire's grandfather, removed himself as well.
It's still heartbroken, and I got to sit down because I'm shaking all over.
Cummins is also charged with killing Sapphire's mother and grandmother.
I'm the last one of my immediate family left. Personally, I don't feel the man deserves to draw another breath on this earth.
I'm crippled, I'm disabled, and now he's took the most important thing away from me. Is my wife, my daughter, and granddaughter, and I'm really hurt.
It's truly unthinkable, and this family had strong words for the fact that Cummins was out on probation to begin with, what they had to say, and the district attorney's response tonight at 6. Tracy?
Oh, our hearts go out to those family members. Rebecca, thank you. And another thing that stood out in the courtroom this morning, Cummins' demeanor. You see him here, both this split screen here during his first appearance, that's on the left, for a probation violation. Michael Cummins sat still in that wheelchair there. When he was brought to the next courtroom for the hearing on the murders, you see what he's doing. He's rocking back and forth repeatedly all throughout that testimony.